The ladies who embroidered a block will give you a brief autobiography and the history of the building which they embroidered. The next block was embroidered by Joan Melby. Joanne is the daughter of Luther and Hattie Schultz of the South Bench community. She married Red Melby in the early 50s, and they raised 5 children in this community. Joanne embroidered the Dr. Cockrell's office. Dr. Thomas Littleton Cockrell was born December 28, 1884 at Princeton, Missouri. He attended pre-med school at Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa, and had his medical training at the University of Illinois Medical School in Chicago. He took his internship at the Burns Hospital in Chicago, graduating with honors in 1909. He heard of a little homestead town in Montana that needed a doctor, and he headed west. He must have thought it a wild and woolly town, because when he stepped off the train on March 29, 1909, he was asked to attend a man that had just been shot in a gunfight in a local saloon. He always grinned when he told of it afterwards and added, "And the patient lived." He set up his first office in the Chester Hotel and hung out his shingle. His first patient in his new office was Mrs. J. Denham, and his second was Mr. Sneed, who had been gored by a bull. The first baby he delivered was Richard Harden. He dispensed all his own drugs, as there was no drugstore in the town yet. In 1910, Dr. Cockrell and Julius Walber built a drugstore, and Doctor moved his office into the rear of that. Julius had a drugstore in the front part, as well as the post office. Dr. Cockrell taught Julius how to put up prescriptions, which he continued to do until he lost his eyesight. Dr. Cockrell made his trips by horse and buggy sleigh until 1911, when he bought his first car. An EMF Flanders model built by Studebaker. It was a 2-seater with no doors or top and had carbide lights. It was also the first car in Hinsdale. He sold out his interest in the drugstore to Julius in 1913 and moved his office to his new home on the east side of Hinsdale. In 1917, he bought the lot between the First National Bank and the Lannan Hotel and built this little office there. The lot had held a small business that housed Jim Kent's old JIK steam engine, which was used as a power plant for the Heiderman building. It had burned in 1915 or 16 when the Heiderman building burned. Dr. Cockrell built this little office, and though small, it was mighty. It held a waiting room, a treatment room in the front, an x-ray room, and a little dark room for developing x-rays in the back part. This little office served him well for the next 32 years, until his death in 1949. Mrs. Cockrell sold this building to Dewey Johnson, and it was moved to his farm. It sits today on the North River bank, a ways east of the bridge.